There's two ways to create. One way is really the mind energy. That's really, you work hard through discipline and through intellectualizing and planning and doing all that type of stuff. And that works. But very slow. Very, very slow. It does work, it's very slow, but that is okay. That's okay. It works, it's slow, that's not too bad. But where it's bad, the problem is you'll be sick. It'll get you sick. See? Compared to working with love, you know, it's like Rumi says something like, let your love pull you where your heart wants to be. I understand Rumi when he says that, because that's how I work. Look, I've used that much energy for you, and not just for you. I heal the world. That's 7.5 billion people. But I don't look sick. Because it's coming from love. It's not coming from what I should do. You hear that? There's only two ways to work. It's coming what you should do as a human being, as a citizen, as that, whatever it is, what you should do. As a mother, as a father, what you should do. Or as a mother, father, you're doing it out of love. You're taking care of your children out of love, not what you should do. You won't be sick. And you have to, for you to work out of love, you have to let go the thinking of success. You have to let go the thinking of success. Matter of fact, the thinking of success will make you sick. Look, I myself don't know how to be successful. I don't, you know that principle of success, I don't know how to. I just know I am unstoppable because of my love, my heart pulling me to do things. Even this healing ability, it just, through love, it just comes to me. I didn't learn this from something. Comes from that. Listen to that. From love, everything comes. You know? If you want to be a great singer, then learn how to not sing. Learn how to love with your voice. Don't try to sing. Just love with your voice. And suddenly God will sing through you. Like that. Yeah. It's a different mindset. Look, there's so many, we're in a society where we're taught with a lot of experts and a lot of books, you know, There's a book when I grew up, I was reading Think and Grow Rich to coming from a more poverty background. My friend's brother at school introduced me to that book and I read it and it was like, wow, it's really good and all that. Well, I would say Think and Grow Sick. You see, look, Think and Grow Rich. You can grow rich, but you also grow sick. And if you think and you don't grow rich, you still grow sick. Both. Whether you get rich or you get poor, you're still sick. Like that. So, this is how you know that you're working intellectually, discipline, working hard, but intellectually, compared to working with the flow, using your word, with the flow. It's like you put yourself under pressure. Is that pressure? Love has no pressure. Love has no pressure. If somebody pressures you to love them, know that you can't love them. When you feel under pressure. When you feel under pressure for the school assignment, know that you don't love the school assignment. You know? When you feel under pressure in 100 metre sprint at school, know that you don't love 100 metre sprint competition. Your heart's thumping. You can't wait until the event's over. Know that. Love has no pressure. Yeah. Now, do you work hard? Yes. But when you work hard, you don't feel like you're working hard. You work heaps hard, but you don't feel like it. Because you love it. Like I always share, like I love mangoes. I love mangoes, for example. Like, if I'm eating the mangoes, I can't say I'm working hard at eating the mango. You understand what I'm saying? But if someone don't like mangoes, they like pineapples, they don't like mangoes. If they were to give them a mango, make them eat it, that's hard work for them. You've got to learn how to love, you know, like this. You've got to not think success. You've got to not think success. But you've got to dream to be. For example, let's say you want to have successful, say, healing business, you know. Let's say a person has that. Well, don't think I want to have successful healing business. Don't think that. But think I love making a difference for people. I want to work at this craft to be the greatest I can be. I can practice this craft, you know. And I want to be able to just heal anything. And I want to make a difference as much as possible. That's humanly capacity for me. Because I love that. I love that feeling. Focus on that. And now you're going to be working with the flow. And now you're moving towards being a great healer. You know? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I can tell you, most people in the world don't teach like that. Matter of fact, what I'm telling you is a bit backward, but it's true. It's true, like that. is true for my knowing and is true for my direct experience. Direct experience. I honestly don't know how everything, like even this me, I'm giving you these answers now. I don't know where that comes. I don't know how that happens. Because I know it's not mine. You understand? It's not mine. It's not mine. For example, if our mission goes bust, well, it's not mine. It's not mine. If it succeeds and makes massive difference to the world, it's still not mine. You understand what I'm saying? Then there's no pressure. There's no pressure. You know? There's no pressure. That's good thinking. You start, listen, that's good thinking. Get rid of mine. Like, you know. It takes massive courage. Not in the actual act of living that way and doing that, but the courage to be a loner. Lack of support in this way. Because when you walk this way, you're going to be a loner. No one's going to support you. Even your parents might even doubt you. I know, my dad didn't believe, my family didn't believe. My sisters didn't believe. But when I cleared my sister's headache, they started believing. Like, it's funny. No one's going to support you, but God will. That's how it works. That's how it works. And the Creator will. That's from my experience. You say whatever you like, that's my experience. You got to work from love. Forget about success. Makes you sick. Yeah. Success is not our goal, it's our job. Success comes from grace. You know, all we can do is work hard and be true and love what we do and enjoy what we do and keep on doing it because we love what we do. The rest, who knows? It might go bust, it might not go bust. But from the God that I know, you won't go bust. You're going to hit the jackpot. I don't mean lottery. I'm telling you. Using George Bush lines, God will be on your side. You know, God will be on your side. I'm only joking, but it's true. God will be on your side.